Wait a second. This isn't correct. What the hell's going on? Oh, well, you know what? That would be helpful. It would be helpful if I was actually here. How embarrassing. Well, until I actually show up, hello! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the cafe. I am, as always, your impeccable, if untimely, hostess barista. It is not just my name, it is also my title. So feel free to come up to the counter, place your order, kick back, relax. While we get started with tonight's round of Ace Attorney. Oh dear. No, don't worry about it. I'm just a ghost right now. That's all it is. But don't worry. We'll get that jump scare when we all least expect it. You know, I'm just gonna pop up and be like, ah. What's a barista stream without at least one barista jump scare? Because either my face gets stuck or something else happens. There it is. Hi, everybody. Wait a minute. This isn't my courtroom attire. Hang on. There we go. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to find the truth. We're ready to be lawyer. Ah, yes, I am lawyer. I am lawyer girl. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well this evening. If not, feel free to kick back, relax, and just hang out. Tonight we are going to be starting a new case. We're starting Turnabout Goodbyes. It's not exactly goodbye, it's more like see you later, because in the original release for the Game Boy Advance, this was actually the final case of the game. But when they did the DS release, they added an entirely new 5th case. So it's not exactly it's not exactly goodbye, it's more like see you later. But that being said, this was like the final case of this game, so I imagine it's gonna be big, dramatic, all kinds of stuff is gonna happen. At least I assume so. Look, we already got like the gayest line in the series last time. Giving Edgeworth his unnecessary feelings. It's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, as banging as this music is, let's get into it. Turnabout Goodbyes, Day 1, Investigation. Well, I don't know if we can even investigate. We haven't started yet. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas. Sir, it's June! Edgeworth, what the fuck are you doing? I knew it was him even without seeing his face. Nobody else wears a fucking jabbit like that. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Now, this game series calls what he wears around his neck a cravat. But, it's not. It's actually a jabbit. Or a jabot. Jabotted at the store. That doesn't mean it looks good, Edgeworth. Poor Nova finding out their beloved Edgeworth is possibly a murderer. Or probably a murder. That did not look well for him. I guess we'll find out. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Holding a gun and looking baffled at the fact that it's in his hand. That seems to be what he's doing. At least that's what it looked like to me. But what do I know? I am just a barista. I am not a private investigator. I mean, I guess I kind of am whenever I have to investigate for my cases. But, that's about it. Whatever. Hey, Nick! I mean, I'm into fictional women like Agatha Harkness, so... I mean, fair enough. Listen, even evil people gotta have... Well, they don't gotta, but evil people usually have somebody who loves them. It's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under rushing spring waters. Okay. And who knows, maybe it was self-defense. I mean, maybe. We'll probably find out. We'll figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news. A large, unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. That's no way to talk about Will Powers when he's out on a run. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, it was actually in the lake. Well, now I feel like an asshole. I'll see myself out. It's all you from here, Nick. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Just like Champy. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Ugh. I'm back. What did I miss? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! No! That's a bad idea! Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yikes! Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. God damn it, Maya. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Here's an image for you. Edgeworth. In handcuffs. Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay. First. Charlie. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Yay! Listen, I assumed Charlie the plant was here before Phoenix was, so technically Charlie is the senior member of this office. Barista, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? I thought you'd like the image of Edgeworth in handcuffs, but apparently not. Everybody's a critic, damn. You know what, just for that, I'm gonna make you all sit through me showing Maya my badge again. Look at this badge. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do. I suppose you're right. There. Take that. Alright. I never said I don't. Yeah, but you said what the heck. You said what the fuck. So I don't know what you expect me to do with that. Other than assume that it was unwelcome. Okay, to the detention center, because that's probably where we gotta go. December 25th, detention center, visitors room. Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. You know, Nick, we've been in here one time or another, haven't we? Yeah, that could mean anything. I mean, it could. I'm not the one not specifying. Bleh. I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. What, that we come down to the jail a lot? It's fine. I'll just show them my badge and it'll be okay. There he is. Hi, buddy. Ah! Oh, there he goes. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Yeah, that's one way to put it. That is certainly one way to put it. Oh, it would help if I wasn't accidentally tabbing out of the game. God damn it. Well, he is in detention. Ooh, he's in trouble. He's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh. No, I did not, actually. But, here we are, so... Ah ha ha ha! My wife! Hi, desk. Hello, Mr. Barista. Was that a good enough, my wife, wah-wah-wee-wah for you? I hope so. Well, why aren't you laughing? You'll allow it? Well, good, because, that's what you're getting. If you want anything else, too bad, you're not getting it. Unless you really want me to over-exaggerate. The wife! Wah-wah-wee-wah! Ah! That was a disproportionate response. I didn't even do nothing. I'm just here, man. I'm just a barista sipping coffee in the middle of the night, staring at lawyer AU Thanatos from Hades. Nick, should we be laughing? You two are such dorks. Yes. Yes, we are. Also, we've hit that 50 barista milestone of that I am only won 50 times. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Oh no, we don't want Edgeworth to burst into tears. Edgeworth? We don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright, you know what? You know, no, you know what? I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm not doing this anymore. Fucking asshole. I'm not dealing with him. Now we're gonna We're gonna sit here. We're gonna look at the options screen. We're not gonna deal with that guy. Fuck that guy, am I right? We're not even gonna bother with him. No, if I wanted to deal with a guy like that who was infinitely more likable, I would just go back and play Hades and find Thanatos. That's what I would be doing. Alright, fine. I've goofed off enough. Actually, he's right. Hoped you wouldn't come. Edgeworth, you dumb hot asshole. Yeah, fuck that guy. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Okay, first. Hi, guard. How you doing, buddy? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Or maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. Hey, Edgeworth? Edgeworth, it's gonna be fine. You know why? Look at my badge. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. Oh, you're not hard enough? Okay, guard, step out for a minute. We gotta make this a conjugal visit, I guess. It's fine. What do you mean by that? I'll tell you when you're older, Maya. It's fine. Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. Well, I'm not every defense attorney. I'm Phoenix Wright, ace attorney. I will show my badge to everybody and I will win that way. That's how that works. What? Simply put, they were afraid we'd lose. Yeah, and I don't give a shit. I'm fucking Phoenix Wright. I'll just show up and win the trial by pure dumb bluff. You know that. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Alright, well, tell me what happened. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Yeah, 2 of them were against you, and I soundly kicked your ass. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. Lucky? I oughta slap you. Guard, let me in there. Let me in there. I'm gonna kick your ass. Not your ass, guard. I'm gonna kick his ass. Your luck's bound to run out someday. Well, today is not that day. I have Christmas luck. Plus, your trial's probably not even until tomorrow anyway. It'll be fine. You need real skill, right? Experience. And how am I supposed to get that if you won't let me defend you? Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Girl, I feel that on a very deep emotional level. Like, whenever things go wrong, I'm always the one who gets angry. Like, immediately. Then by the time I fizzled out, other people are getting angry. They're like, wait a minute, that was fucking shit. And I'm like, yeah! And I get mad all over again. It's a whole thing. Alright, tell me about the lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. What, do you think he doesn't have a house? Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Tell me the truth. Mr. Edgeworth? I get frustrated, then angry. For me, it really depends on circumstance. Like, it's one of those things, if somebody wrongs me, I'm significantly less quick to anger. But if somebody does something to, like, my friends or, people I really care about, I am ready to throw hands first and ask questions later. If at all. Then eventually I simmer down. Then I think about it again, and I get mad, but not as mad. Still ready to throw hands, though. Especially when it comes to responsible parties. Some people, it's on site. And always will be. You didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. You went to go see the monster of Gourd Lake. You went to see Gordy. I will believe that when I see that, Mr. Worth of Edge. And you want to know when I believe I will see that? Never. That is when I believe I will see that. I'd fight the sun if something happened. If needed, if something happened to those I care about. Same, though. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when you're older. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Because he knows he didn't do it, and if we find out he didn't do it, we're gonna fight to the ends of the earth to find out and prove that he didn't do it, and he knows that. Did you do it? Edgeworth? This is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... Alright, fuck it, we're out. Let's go to the lake. Fuck it. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park. Entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. Wow, Gumshoe's up in arms about this. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Peh. Ah! Yeah! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. No! God damn it, Gumshoe. I love you and your music's banging, but come on, man. The only one with a hairy butt around here is probably you. Like, you got that sleeper bar build. I can see it under that coat. Right! Phoenix Wright! Will he ever learn my name? Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Don't worry, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, it's fine. Look at my badge. That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. I already did. Alright, fine. Tell me what happened. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? Cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? God damn it. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. Well, that's all the more reason why I should do it. I don't have a reputation. I'm still new. That's just my thought anyway. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too. I remember the Steel Samurai case. Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. Well, it may not make sense, but you know what does? Ads. They make dollars and cents. We'll see you in a couple. That is, unless you're here for the ads. In which case, we'll just sit here. Listen to Gumshoe's bombing-ass music. I haven't quite figured out how ads work yet. I turned them on. Does that mean they actually do anything? Like they've been on, but I don't know how they work. Ads, how do they work? It's a mystery. It is a mystery that I do not have the answer to. I'm just a barista. I'm not an advertisement expert. Doo-doo. I mean, I guess we could just keep going. It's probably not really gonna matter. Hang on. Okay, here's the edge. Well, hey, if you're here while the ads are going, why don't you tell us something you're looking forward to? Tell us something you're excited about, something that's upcoming at some point that you're really looking forward to. It can be anything big or anything small. Like, it can just be like, you're looking forward to going to the store and just buying something that you've been wanting, or like you're going to a concert you've been looking forward to, or anything like that. I'll start. The other day, I found out... Sorry, moth in my room. The other day, I found out one of my absolute favorite bands is going on a tour in North America. And they're gonna be relatively close to me. So I bought a ticket, and I'm gonna go and get to see them for the third time. And this time, it'll be the first time I will see them as headliners. Because the first two times, they were opening acts for other shows. Before they go on their tour, they're gonna be opening acts for another group. Are we back? I think we're back. Sarybot says we're back, so I'm going to assume we're back. I was sitting here yapping, asking if anybody had anything fun and good to look forward to. If you do, feel free to share. In the meantime... You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, 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 over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I have off the next 2 days? Hell yeah, I love that for you. Got any fun plans? I know you're still working on your PC stuff. I don't know if that's part of it or what. I don't get it. Tell me about the witness. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. Oh, yeah? I'll give him something to witness. I'll beat him up. PC for now is as complete as I can get it. Hell yeah. Sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. Same though. I mean, not that it's anywhere near Christmas in real life, but... meh. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? I don't know. Do you have an autopsy report? That seems kind of important. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about?
Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
What?
We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now let's get investigating.
Alright, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Samurai dogs. Yummy. Wonder if they're like Steel Samurai themed hot dogs. What, do you squirt the condiments on to make it look like the samurai spear or some shit? December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand! Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please! I bet they're great! With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? No. Why are there fucking party poppers? Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was that obvious? Poppers. Yeah, why not? I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. Well, not with that attitude. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Alright, everybody's a critic. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Oh, good to know. Where else can we go? Back to the entrance. We can go into the woods or to the boat shop. Let's go to the woods. Let's see. Okay, somebody's already set up for fucking Gordy. December 25th. December 25th. Gourd Lake Woods. No camping. Well, it looks like somebody is. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. Well, let's take a look. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Hey, Nick! What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then? I am not having this conversation. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Oh, I'm not seeing anything else. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Ominous. think that's probably everything. Yeah, let's slide. Let's see what we got over here. There's the lake, beach. I mean, I guess we should examine the obvious. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? That's a yes. Well, it responded. Yeah! Well, here's that lady from the cover of the thing. Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Ah! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper at a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, why they must be dumb. Let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. This lady, she's like, I may be stupid. Nick, help! And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Okay. Well. No, you know what? It totally works on everybody else. Let's do it to this chick. Look at my badge. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. So I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. Lotta Hart. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Well, listen. This is why. Hang on. You gotta. This is why you show your badge to everybody. Sometimes you just get funny results, sometimes you get actual fucking cooperation. Do it. Back to the corner. Nobody puts barista in a corner. I guess in this case, I'm nobody. I put barista in the corner. It's me. I'm barista. Anyway, what's up, lot of hair? Tell me what happened. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. Girl, it was last night. Your camera probably went off at the sound of the gunshot or some shit. You probably got like 8,000 photos of the middle of the lake. Maybe you got pictures of the dudes in the boat. Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That so? Christmas Eve? Man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Are you having fun making your Epic the Musical reference? Because I, for one, am enjoying it, Nova. Nobody. Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. You know, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But there's a character later on that I would absolutely love to see an interaction between her and him. It will never happen, and I know it doesn't. But I would pay to see that. Alright, tell me about you. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? Well, if that's the case, then why did your camera go off when we made a really loud noise? That's what I'm curious about. Let's see if the profile has anything on her. Age 22. Claims to be a research student. She's camped out to photograph shooting stars. Okay. Tell me about your camera. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made, a genuine soul engine. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers with a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera, neat! Lotta's camera added to the court record. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. I get the feeling that'll be important, just like I said. Well, maybe we can ask her about that right now. Tell me more. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. I'll tell you what. I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. I don't remember if there was anything on them, though. What if I got something? Wouldn't that... I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yee-haw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Well, she must not be the witness that Gumshoe was talking about. Speaking of, maybe we can go see Gumshoe now and go and see if there's, if the autopsy's, back yet. Criminal Affairs Department. I don't like this. Whatever this is, I don't like it. It's just staring at me with these cold, dead eyes. I don't like it. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe? We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Okay, first, hold on. What the fuck is this? I don't like it. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Stop having him look like that. Give him normal eyes, please. Not a fan. Also, what's up with you? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Cord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. That's worse! I don't like this place. I'm very skeeved out. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of... Oh, pardon me. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all of you. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing image training for arrests. Okay. Right. What's up, buddy? You know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. But he wasn't even in the lake for that long. It's not like he's like waterlogged or some shit. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. I'm just a barista. I'm not a forensic fucking autopsy guy. I'm not a forensic specialist. I'm not a mortician. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Okay, tell me about your meeting. How did the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's a human like you and me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. I'm inclined to agree with that. Like, if Edgeworth actually did something wrong, he would own it. He'd be like, oh yes, I did in fact kill this man. Why can't anyone else see that? Probably because they're scared of him and they think he's an asshole. That's just my thought. So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help and you're the ones to help him.
I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Probably because he doesn't want, you all dragged down with him or something. I don't know, maybe he's, I don't know, maybe he's trying to be all like, he doesn't want anybody associated negatively. Like maybe he's being blackmailed by somebody or something. I don't know. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll talk about trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship? He thinks sacrificing himself will protect everyone, but usually it doesn't. Yeah, but this is Edgeworth. He's built different.
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigations, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. Gotta earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that.
Okay, well, the autopsy report popped up, so... Is it ready yet? We've only been here 5 minutes. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Finally! Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? Well, let's look at this guy for a moment while we do a stretch. Actually, let's advance the dialogue so it's not just silent. That face! Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Today's stream is brought to you by water. Hydrate or dihydrate, bitches. I saw a post going around recently about a dude who would like regularly drank a lot of cola, like at least 3 liters a day for an extended period of time. And he just had like mad kidney stones. It was kind of frightening. I don't know how recent that post or whatever it was, but it's been going around on Twitter recently. And it looks like we have another ad break coming up momentarily. So once again, we'll probably just hang out for a couple minutes, vibe to the Good Detectives music, and we'll see you in a bit. The victim looks like a guy from Oblivion. I'll take your word for it. I've never played Oblivion. I mean, as we know, I've also barely ever played Skyrim. Like, the only Skyrim I've ever played is what you all saw me play. And that's in the same... Recalculating. There we go. I literally forgot what I was going to say. Right. I was gonna pogface that. Then I remembered you barely played Skyrim, LMAO. Yeah, I only played like a couple hours of it. Something else that's been on my mind lately is the results of the Sanrio popularity poll finally came out. And after 5 years of reigning supreme, fucking Cinnamoroll has finally been dethroned, and the true Dog King has taken the throne, has finally earned his crown. Everybody give all the love to Pom Pom Purin, the true king. I only found out that the results of the popularity poll came out because this artist I follow on Twitter did some art of a bunch of the Sanrio characters as, like, the animals that they are. So there's, like, Tuxedo Sam, Choco Cat, Retsuko, Karopi, you know, a whole bunch of them. Also, Big Challenge is mentioned. And Pom Pom Purin just looks so cute. There's literally also just a broken egg and it has cheeks. Which means it's fucking Gudetama. Love Gudetama, big fan. I know nothing about the franchise characters, but I shall give all my love anyway. I mean, listen. I don't know shit about the deep lore of Sanrio and all of their characters. All I know is that Cinnamoroll, that stupid fucking dog who looks like a bunny, is mad overhyped, and everybody falls head over heels for him, and he's just... No. He's really not all that in a bag of chips. He's not. This is a hill I will die on. Is he cute? Sure. Is he, like, the end-all be-all of a cute Sanrio character? No. I don't like him. And it's not really anything against him. It's one of those things where the people who like him, like his fandom, has ruined him. Is there a penguin character? Yes, that would be Tuxedo Sam. Hang on, I will send you a link. Bear with me one moment. He is just a little guy. If I remember correctly, there was a My Hero Academia crossover, and I'm pretty sure that he was like his crossover character was I want to say it might have actually been Todoroki, but I don't remember. There you go. Go see Tuxedo Sam in his cute little sailor hat. He's just a little guy. I love how on the Hello Kitty fandom page you can see the annual, like, what position everybody ranked, like, when you go on their page. Tuxedo Sam, for the past few years, has consistently been, like, top 10. And like I said, OMG, he's absolutely adorable. He really is. Tuxedo Sam needs some more love. But yeah, I love Pom Pom Purin more than anything. Well, maybe not more than anything, but like, out of all the Sanrio characters, I find him to be the best. Like, he's won first place in the popularity poll in the past. Multiple times, but like I said, the past few years, it's just been fucking Cinnamoroll sweep, and I want to just punt him into the sun. I want this dog obliterated. Yeah, let's see. 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Yeah, he was like 5 years running, and it would have been more if in 2019 he hadn't been knocked down to second place. His description is so me, though. I had a feeling you would enjoy Tuxedo Sam very much. I love how we got so sidetracked. And by we, I mean me. Let's see, I think on the website you can actually go and look and see who won every year. Let's see, 20... Oh, you know what? Good for her. 2019, Hello Kitty herself finally won. Well, I say finally. She probably won before. But 2019 was very much her year. She's the one who broke Cinnamoroll's beginning streak. Also, why am I angry? I still need to fix this. Hang on. Boop. Look, penguins are my favorite animal. I know they are. That's why I knew you'd like Tuxedo Sam. Like I said, Tuxedo Sam is always a solid top 10 in the Sanrio popularity poll. He does well. He's a good little man. There we go. Yeah, this year was fucking top dog. Top 3 dogs. Cinnamoroll, fucking number 2, where he should be because he's shit. Pom Pom are in number 1. The king maintains his crown in the shape of a beret that makes him look like a pudding. And then Pochaco. Anyway, I've said my piece. I want Cinnamoroll punted into the sun. That's where he belongs. Let's get on with this. Well, nothing... It doesn't look like there's anything else to do here, so let's... I don't know, I guess let's go back to the lake. I seriously doubt anything we do will change how Edgeworth feels about us right now. Maybe we'll see if Lotta has that picture yet. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec, we got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. I mean, we can still see him, lol. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Thrilling stuff. We see 2 dudes in a boat. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. Lotta, you didn't even remember. You didn't even know it happened. Fuck you on about? Why? Are you serious? Horse? How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I mean, I guess. Do the responsible thing. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey. But I wasn't bored yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. Oh, honey, that's not. Oh, no. Lotta no. Lotta no. What's that? I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta? Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo added to the court record. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. Okay. Well, let's go back to the beach, I guess. That's the only place we can go. I need to put myself slightly more back in the corner. There we go. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! It's Santa! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Ah, oh, fuck, it's Larry. What voice did I give him? It was kind of pathetic sounding. Larry, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiance's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Larry, she is 17. Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he is not listening. God damn it. Well, guess what? Look at my badge. Take that, Larry. Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. Because you blow it all on Kiance. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know. How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Ah, well, that was kind of funny. All right, Larry. What happened? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. Huh? I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth? Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick!
You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Whoa! Murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What? Damn, hit him with the truth bomb. Alright, I guess since it's a fucking thing to talk about.
Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
But the samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with the big news.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy? We're doing a lot of bouncing back and forth. Alright, fuck it. We'll talk about Edgeworth in a minute. Tell me about Gordy. What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy!
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster! A real monster! Listen, I know this was originally like meant on the Game Boy Advance and everything was meant to be so much worse looking, but the completely black and dead eyes here is really freaking me out, and just this capital A standing out so much from this blurry ass text. There's a lot to take in, and kind of none of it I want to. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? Damn, Nick. Ever the skeptic. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? Set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it! Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry? Can I borrow this article from you?
Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Article about a monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Alright. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
His dad was a defense lawyer, now he's a goddamn prosecutor. Not a fan of this turn of events. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
Larry, I'm surprised you even know the word proboscis. Like, let's take that into consideration. First of all, the fact that you know that word. Second of all, why would it be on his knee? If you know what it is, why would it be on his fucking knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. It's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick?
Nick? Well. Ooh. Well, we haven't been to this boat rental shop yet. Let's see. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of those boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick?
Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Okay, well there's nothing for us here, so let's get out of here. Go away, Larry. Let's see, where can we keep going from here? Well, Edgeworth still probably won't talk to us. I don't know, let's go back to the office and just think about it. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at that office that Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy! That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, okay, I guess that's that. Oh look, we can go back there now. Okay. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Well, even with Red White getting arrested, he still didn't get his painting back. Or fill it with something else. That's unfortunate. Grossberg Law Offices. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright.
Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Hmm? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
Yeah. First.
You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud Mia would be if she could see you now.
She said she was more worried about me than anything.
Aw, just go on and take the compliment, will you? Well, that was something. Alright. Do you know what happened? There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Sir, it's probably the middle of the afternoon at this point. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Allegedly.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything. So did Miles really not ask every defense attorney? Or did he just say that he did just to get us off his fucking back? I mean, I could see him doing that. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? You know, the one that, you know, got blackmailed away from you?
Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Oh, okay. Well, Maya seems to, you know, vaguely recognize the guy. Maybe if we show Grossberg, he'll see the picture and recognize who it is? Maybe? I don't know.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Allegedly. Tell us more about him. Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
Oh, the one with Maya and Mia's mom and everything. DL6? Why does that sound familiar?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
Okay, tell me more about that.
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father? Monstro, I will read that out in just a minute, but I'm not gonna read that right now. After the big, dramatic reveal that we just had.
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Yeah, this was the one that was on, his desk in the other case that we saw. Misty Fey's photo added to the court record. An old photograph. DL6 Incident Exhibit A is written on the back. Okay. Now, right before going to the ad break, hi, Monstro. Like I said, you dropped that bomb on me at a very, very inopportune moment. Okay, no, I'm gonna say it. You know, you put it there. Now it's in my brain. I gotta say it. Welcome to the party. I hope you brought your, dental dam. Also, I would not hit you. A, I lack the capability. I'm just pixels on a screen. And B, I would not want to anyway. I hope you're doing well tonight. And I appreciate you stopping by. I love how the thing says that the ads are about to start, and then they don't start for a solid, like, couple of minutes until after that. It's like, really? At any rate, so now we can finally go, theoretically, talk to Edgeworth. So let's go back to the detention center. December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. It's always a good time with Phoenix, right? Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, we're only just starting this case, but it's already freaking jam-packed with drama and tension and whatever. I almost feel a little bad for making a bad joke about the case name. Ooh. Ads in progress! I don't really feel bad about making a joke about the case name, though. Because, frankly, the next case, the 5th case that got added for the DS release, as a... I mean, it's not necessarily a standalone case because it adds a whole lot of stuff to future things, but it is, like, my favorite case. There's something about it that just really caramels my apples. I just really like it. I don't know if it's, like, all the characters. I mean, I'm sure it is the characters, but, like, I don't know, just the way everything comes together in the 5th case is just... I love that for me. I love this case, too. This case is good, too. Listen. For whatever... This is a hill I think I will die on. There are no bad cases. Like, sure, there are some things in the cases that get a little ridiculous. Like, oh, really? There's no way that's a fucking thing. And some, like, stupid mechanics where you gotta, you know, be counterintuitive, present things to people that you don't think you have to, or, you know, things like that. But every case, I think, does a good job of building up to something more than what it is. Like, every case in the series builds up to something else. It establishes something. Like, we started hearing about the whole DL6 stuff a couple cases ago. And now it's coming back. And we learned some other stuff about it, like, last time, you know, past incidents coming back, so maybe something like that's coming back. Because they were talking about how the DL6 shit happened 15 years ago. I don't know. The hill I will die on is that there are no bad cases, just some awkward parts. But overall, there's nothing bad. Anyway, we're back. Hi. I hope you enjoyed the ads. If not, if you don't want to have more ads, yeah, you can consider subscribing, becoming a patron of the cafe. In addition to not having ads, you will also get access to certain emotes that were drawn up by our impeccable friend and patron of the cafe, Supernova EX. Such emotes include head pats, some latte love, our own very specific raid emote, and some barista love, among others. Those are just some of the delicious emotes that you will gain access to if you subscribe and become a patron of the cafe today. Alright, now that I've done my shill... What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Sorry, you're in jail. Your text didn't go through. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. It's no concern of mine whether I have... What was it again? A defense lawyer? Ha! I should have thought of that before whatever the fuck happened here. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Alright, Edgeworth? Edgeworth. I already showed him my badge. I'm not gonna show him my badge again. Grossberg told us to show you this. Look at this graph. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded in your work, though. Yes. New headcanon. Phoenix is autistic, and his hyperfixation is the truth. Is this anything? I think that's something. That's totally how that works, right? I've solved the mystery. Edgeworth, stop being a butt! I mean, I agree. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? Yes. Yes, I do. And I've started on this, so you're stuck with me. I'd give Edgeworth JFK's voice and Phoenix Abe's voice. Oh god, I'm not good at doing Abe's voice. That's why Phoenix is also just me, because it's just 10 times easier to just have him be me. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? Mine's definitely Joan. I could kind of see it. About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. More like DL6. That sex I have on the DL. As in sex with not Cleopatra. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. Sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I mean, you outright told us you didn't think we were up to the job. You straight up told us multiple times. Oh, I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. It's called the penal system for a reason. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. I wanted to keep you from DL6. I don't want DL6 with you, right? So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Sorry, I'm derailing your chat and stream. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're having fun. Thank you for the voice acting. I'm having a blast, so thank you for inviting the opportunity. I was wondering if you were going to show up and I was going to do it at some point, as soon as I saw Edgeworth. Alright, so we showed him the picture. Maybe now he'll... Ah, yes. Tell us. The DL sex incident. It was when my father died. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. There's a reason Edge is in my name. It's one of my kinks. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Oh, there he goes. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. Yeah, it's, probably something to do with the trauma, bud. What are you eyes emojiing at? Were you looking at his dad to see if that's where he gets his looks from? In any case, the suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium that used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. No, it was from your joke. Oh, okay. Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. Oh! You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this. About to end? The L6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? Statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick? What does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So your father was a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was, quite famous at the time. Apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have anything else we can show him? Oh, we have Lotta's picture. Tell me about this. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. It all wasn't me. Shot a guy in the boat. Wasn't me. If the boat comes a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. You want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you? No! You're an asshole! Of course we will. Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request! Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Put in pocket. Well, I guess we should... Huh? What's that? Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one! Ah! It's calming down. Whew, that was scary. Huh? Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Aw, poor buddy.
Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I feel bad just leaving him there like that, but I guess there's nothing we can do. Guard, he's in your capable hands. You better help him! Oh yeah, back to this fucking thing. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. No, Edgeworth! Yes, Edgeworth! Edgeworth, yes!
What's going on here?
Ah! What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal?
Lot of heart.
Why you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. Gumshoe, please. Gummy, please. Okay, let's talk to him first. Calm down, buddy. Tell me about what Lotta did. So, what did Miss Hart say?
She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
What?
She even had a photograph to prove it.
A photograph of two blobs in the fucking fog. You know what else that could be? Fucking a shit-ass Rorschach test. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you see here? I see a guy with a boner. I also see somebody else without a boner. Also, the boat has a boner. I find this image to be very erotic. Is this anything? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. Of course, they pull it right up after I pull it up. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. I'll tell you who was shooting at the end of it.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo.
Enlarge, you say? I was pretty large that night myself.
She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. You wish you could see me in the act? Great. Just great.
In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation.
Dear God, priest. What? You don't like my interpretations. A cancellation? Okay, tell me about the trial. I'm afraid tomorrow's
gonna be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who said she saw the very moment of the murder.
Yeah, and she didn't even realize that she caught the moment of the murder until we said something like, oh, hey, do you have a picture? There was a loud sound. Maybe something happened. I trust her about as far as I can throw her.
And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
That's it. That sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. Don't worry, Phoenix. It's you. They don't call you the comeback king for nothing. I'll give you a reason to be called the comeback king. Oh wait, what did Mia used to say? He's innocent. There's got to be something I've overlooked. Tell me about Edgeworth.
Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is gonna ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't worry, buddy. Calm down. Whoa, buddy. We got it. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then.
Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. Wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued! Save our data! Turnabout Goodbyes, Day 2 trial. Let's see. Excuse me. How are we feeling, gang? How's everybody doing? You doing okay? Having a good time? Hanging out? Everybody got some snacks? Got some hydration? Y'all doing alright? Yeah, just existing. Oh, that's good. Frankly, I'm trying to decide if I want to hang it up here or not. Because, like, we've already got things going pretty solidly. Like, there's already a lot going on. There's a lot to see. Like, obviously, Edgeworth can't prosecute himself, so I wonder who we're gonna get as the prosecutor. You know, I hope to God it's not fucking Payne again. That guy sucked. That guy sucked. And not like my girlfriend. Or any of my DL sexes. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to keep going? Yeah, but do make sure you're taking care of yourself. I am. I got my hydrate or dihydrate. I'm here. I'm just chilling. I do got them yawns, though. The yawns don't necessarily mean I'm tired, but, like... One of those, I could go, I could stop. I want to hear what you guys think. Whoever's still hanging around anyway, if anybody. You know, we'll leave that for a moment. I'm gonna get up, do an extra big stretch. You know, refill my drinks. Maybe grab a snack, things like that. I think we're gonna go do that. Go. I suppose the question is, if you need to stop, is there a good place to stop if you kept going? Yeah, so what I would do is what I've done before. Usually at the end of the trial day, end of the investigation, end of the trial day, there's usually a pause where it brings us to the save screen like this. That's probably what I would aim for. It's not like I have to be up super early for work or anything. But I don't know how long it will take to get there. That's my only quote-unquote concern. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming on Thursday night, just because circumstances and things. No, I work tomorrow. Tuesdays I just don't have to be in, like, at 10, because technically Tuesdays I don't quote-unquote have to work during the day. But I do, because I'm just trying to, you know, get ahead of the game on work hours and things like that. Because I'm gonna be taking a bit of time off later in the year for various things. You know, I'm gonna be going and visiting some friends for like a week. Gonna be going to see my favorite band in concert on a Tuesday. You know, just a few other things. Few other things going on that I'm not gonna be, you know, at work for. So I'm able to work it. I'm able to basically stack up now, work longer hours now. Because I'm sort of salary paid. I don't have the exact number, but I know it's, you know, X amount of hours every 2 weeks. And I have a running sheet that shows exactly what those times are. So I can keep track of those. But yeah, I don't necessarily have to be there at the ass crack of when I normally have to start. Ultimately, it's up to you and how you feel. Well, like I said, I'm gonna get up and probably just take a couple minutes break. Get up, do an extra big stretch, refill my water. Maybe grab a small snack if I have some. If not, You know what? Maybe I'll make some more coleslaw. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Ah! Did you not like my waffling about coleslaw? But yeah. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I don't know if I'll even be going on Thursday, so let's do an extra long one tonight. So let's go take a quick little break. Get up, stretch, refresh your drinks. Get some snacks. Do whatever you gotta do. No, I want to help you get that big stretch. And throwing me and making me ragdoll is gonna stretch me out? I don't think that's how that works. Maybe it does. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go do that real quick. And then when we get back, we'll be trial day 1. It says day 2, but that just means day 2 of the case. So, yeah. Let's all get up, take a stretch, take a little walk, refresh our drinks, refresh our snacks, do what we gotta do a little bit of self-care. I'm gonna restart the music. So if, both of the songs that play through usually go for like 10 minutes altogether. We'll probably be back before then, but, look, I'm trying my best, okay? LMAO. Yeah, that's fair. I am too. We're all trying our best, and that's the important part. But yeah, I'm just gonna restart the music. Like I said, that'll be like 10 minutes, which will be... I will be back before then. But until then, enjoy some chill vibes and just hang out, look at the good art that'll pop through on the screen, all that good stuff. And we'll be back in a few minutes. You know, 10 minutes goes by faster than you think it does sometimes. At any rate, we're back. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're able to get up and get a good stretch. Good stretch, good snack, good drinks. I hope you got all the good stuff that you need and deserve. I certainly did. Got some refreshed water. Which I'm gonna need because I feel like we're just gonna be all over the place with these kinds of, with all these voices that we're probably about to do. Okay, we already saved. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. I'm sorry, why? He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case! He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. Well, guess what? I'm Phoenix fucking right. I ain't afraid. No. Whatever. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He told me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you guilty? Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like what Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya? Uh-huh. Really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Wow, way to go, Nick. You made her feel bad. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, it is that fucking, Dracula wannabe-looking guy. The fuck kind of voice do I give them?
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
describe the incident. Now!
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop.
Hang on. Not sure how I feel about that. Because this was taken at 12:15. So she heard 2 pistol shots, but didn't get at 12:10, but didn't get a picture until 12:15. I don't know. Something to keep in mind, I guess. Overhead map added to the court record.
Testify to the court about the arrest.
Now!
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Okay, Mr. We Are Number 1 finger wag. The fuck you got?
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right.
Judge! No, he's not! Mr. Karma needs to shut his mouth before it gets shut for him. Don't worry, Des. We'll get there, probably.
Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for joining us here at the cafe. We do have anonymous follows on, so you don't have to feel called out, other than a thank you for joining us. I hope you stick around and enjoy what you see here. I am Barista. I am your hostess here. We do streams usually Monday through Thursday, usually around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, Mondays and Thursdays, usually, we're doing, well, this. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We'll be playing through the series, at least as much as we can. I mean, we've got the first trilogy here on Steam, and then I've got the Apollo Justice trilogy on the Switch, along with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I don't have the Investigations games, but we're putting the cart before the horse a little bit. We still have 2 whole other games to get through, plus this case, plus the other case in this game. So that's currently Monday, Thursday. Tuesdays, we usually play any of the Monster Prom games. Monster Prom, Monster Camp. We don't usually do Monster Road Trip just because it's very long, but maybe someday we will. And the newly released Monster Con. I usually do that, joined by my friend who's here in the chat, Supernova EX. And then Wednesdays, I'm doing a relatively new segment called What the Heck Wednesday, where I pull something out of my backlog of game on Steam that I've been wanting to play, and I finally make myself sit down and play it for a few hours. The first time we did this, I finally played a little bit of Skyrim. The last couple of weeks, that was a little bit on hold because the latest update to Hades 2 came out. Hi, Nova. So I turned What the Heck Wednesday to What the Hades Wednesday. But this week we'll be going back to the What the Heck format. We'll be playing a game called Call of Boba. I don't know what it's about, but it looks cute as heck. So that's my spiel. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Let's get back to Gumshoe's testimony.
Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Okay. Called in 30 minutes after midnight. Headed to the scene. Found Edgeworth. Didn't suspect him. Next morning, a body was found in the lake. Okay, do we know anything else about the body? I mean, we have the autopsy report, but it does not tell us much. Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet.
It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, this court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Pistol bullet added to the court record. Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, why? Just because you found him there doesn't mean he did it. Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon.
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right, sorry, Your Honor. Murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence.
What, did it get fingerprinted or some shit? Tell me about it. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Ah! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What?
Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective!
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun.
Okay.
The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. Quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart
Why am I looking all the way up?
was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Fucking face over there looks like a goddamn Easter Island head.
Order, order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point.
No. No. No, no.
However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not me. December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Bro, we haven't even been in there an hour and he's fatigued. What, does Grandpa need to go take a nap or something? Jesus Christ. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? It's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. Jesus Christ, Nick. Get your head out of your ass. You're a whole ass adult. You're an attorney. You passed the bar. You don't need Mia here holding your fucking hand. You'll be just fine. No good for anything, am I, Nick? Whoa! Where the fuck did that come from? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No! I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Wow, Nick. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Mr. Ron Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Hi.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order! I will have order!
Well, Judge,
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Whoa! 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 Excuse me. Don't I get to cross-examine? Objection? Hello? Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
a cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
I think so. Probably.
Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. Then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Yeah, that's basically just breaking the rules of the court. And if you break the rules, you get thrown out. Well, what are you going to do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. Because there keeps being mention of hearing 2 shots and then 1 shot. And we only have 1 picture. And that's of 2 guys in a boat that we can't really see any detail on. So, you know, Von Karma's over here being all like,
decisive evidence.
no. I want to know more. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Yeah, you were too busy feeling sorry for yourself. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Just after midnight, I was in my car. Okay, tell me more. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Okay, tell me a little more. Miss Hart? Could you be more specific about your research? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that objection?
Objection.
I guess I was right to go with this deep, gravelly kind of shit.
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that.
Well then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Okay, I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Okay. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Look at these ads. I'm gonna take a quick stretch real quick. Yeah, I don't know if Von Karma might have told her to just not say things. I'm under the distinct impression that she's not being super forthcoming with things. Not because she, just doesn't want to tell us what happened, but maybe Von Karma was being all like,
Don't tell them anything. Brr.
just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? No, it's not. Looks like a fucking shit-ass Rorschach test. Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witnesses testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
You know where I'll find my contradictions? Wherever I fucking want to. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Okay. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
Asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. Big mood. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There was an area thing on the lake but that boat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. No. Tell me more. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Can we yeet him instead?
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright.
No, we haven't. We haven't heard shit. All we've heard is...
Objection.
Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
Yeah, because Von Karma interrupts me anytime I start fucking getting anywhere. But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me. Hold it.
Maya?
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like I'm some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No!
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Wrong. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order, 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 order!
All right, Judge, what do you want from the fucking burger joint? Jesus Christ.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya? Damn, Maya just got her ass thrown out of court.
I care not for this melodrama.
I care not for your face. Sit down and shut up. Aren't you too fatigued, Grandpa? Whatever.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
You don't tolerate anything other than your own voice. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. You can't see shit clear as day. You can barely see that there are two people in a boat. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Okay, but if she's supposed to be taking pictures of, like, meteor showers and shit, why didn't she bring a telescope or something? Or have that set up outside? I don't know, something don't sit right. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Yeah, it was pointed at the lake. It wasn't pointed at the sky. Shut up.
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
The camera is very relevant to this case. It took your supposedly, you know, decisive evidence photo. Shut up. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, I already have to deal with the consequence of listening to your ass, so...
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
I do, actually. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Watch, it's gonna be something ridiculous, like she was actually out there trying to get pictures of the fucking lake monster that everybody kept saying they saw, and that's why she had it all set up like that. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Are you sure? Miss Hart. Oop. I hit the options button. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Hart.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Wow, rude. Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
Me. Yeah, faces the lake, not faces the stars. Excuse me. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Don't tell me I was right in that she wants to photograph the fucking Gordy. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? It's gotta be she was trying to get a picture of fucking Gordy. Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Oh, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Okay. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
Well, I feel like we could do two things here. We could present her camera again. A, because it was pointed at the lake and not at the sky, again. But also, the article says something about... Well, they read it and they said something about how the couple heard like a loud bang. And then when the photo went off, they caught that. I don't know, I feel like the camera's probably better. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. Oh, so it looks like it could have been either. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks that monsters exist.
Wow! Fucking rude. The real monster here is you, Von Karma. I hate your ass. Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart? Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Lada's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Huh, that would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Lada's new testimony. I did not mean to press that, but here we are. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a spook would be. While I was camping out by the lake, that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. But if you heard the noise and you were looking for Gordy, wouldn't you stay looking for Gordy the whole time? No. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it, but you're not a normal person. You're a weirdo looking for Gordy. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah!
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought I could, be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who was shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo in. Yeah, we heard something about how she was gonna enlarge it, and we haven't seen anything about that. That's probably why he doesn't want her to testify, because he'd seen the enlargement, and he's just like, no.
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. You really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Yeah, that. She said, it'll drop the quality of mine, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Show me the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yo, fool. Damn, get his ass.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
I object to your face.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Well, you still can't see faces, but...
We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, but maybe it's not.
I'm heading to bed, Mrs. Barista. Okay, Death. You have a good night. You get some rest. I love you too. I hope you get some sleep and you aren't woken up too early by shenanigans. I don't know how much longer we'll be going here, but once we're done, once we reach the end of this trial day. Oh, before I go... Ah! Good night. Good night, desk. Good night.
I love you.
Let me take a look. I mean, I get... Wait, no! Wait, no! Bears prints from Edward's right hand. This isn't him.
Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Like photo added to the court record.
Happy to have you now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something. There is. He's holding it in the wrong hand. So that's not him.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement.
You asked for the enlargement, and you got it. I don't need enlargement, I'm plenty large enough.
And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
That I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
None too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object! Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. My enlargement is perfectly normal.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Yeah, it's his hand because the gun has Edward's fingerprints, but from his right hand. The guy in the photo is clearly holding the gun in his left. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left
hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Yeah, it's the fingerprints. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
I mean, Edgeworth gave us the possibility that the guy shot himself. Did he be all like, hey, I'm gonna do it, and then just pull it on himself, and then Edgeworth was like, what the fuck, and picked up the gun? Like a fucking dingus? Well, it must be the victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order, order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
Examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? He didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang that she heard. Heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on December 25th. To be continued. Well, that was certainly something. And on that note, wow. So, like, realistically, we didn't end up going that much longer than we normally would have anyway. But we made it pretty far. Like, we made it through a whole investigation and trial day. Which I would say is a pretty significant thing. That's just me, though. And I think... Well, I did just say I think we made a great deal of progress. And as bleh. It was indeed, and I want to shove my cane up Karma's ass because he's a bitch. He really is. He sucked. But yeah. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. There's just so much nothing burger in my brain right now. I'm still just trying to take everything that just happened in. The whole, well... You want to know what I think? Sure, Nova. Tell us what you think. I think my head hurts. My head doesn't really... Ah! Okay, then. Yeah, I mean, Edgeworth still claims that he didn't do it, and I believe him. So we gotta figure out who did, I guess. Somebody who shot him with their left hand. Somebody else who was on that boat. Why were there, like, multiple times with 2 people on the lake in a boat? There's a lot to consider here. So let's think on that. And either Thursday or on next Monday. Go away, ads. We'll be done by the time you get played anyway. So that man may be an asshole, but he's my asshole. But yeah. Like I said, we'll either be coming back on Thursday or on Monday. Either way, we'll be back. And we'll see what happens. Or rather, we'll find out what happens. Until then... let's go find somebody else to hang out with tonight. Something... You know, something else to go and... someone else to go hang out with so our brain doesn't have to keep working to process this anymore. You know what? Looks like Scout is playing some Elden Ring Night Rain with Thea and Hylia. That seems like fun. Let's go check them all out. Since there's multiple of them, we'll do multiple to-go orders. Your to-go orders are here. Café Raid. There we go. If you are a subscriber and you're going on this raid with us, you can drop in those lattes. And if not, well, at some point you can feel free to subscribe and you can get access to them, along with all of our other delectable emotes done by our dear friend Supernova EX, who will be joining us tomorrow for some monster dating in one of the various Monster Prom games, whichever one we are unsure yet. Such a decision will be made, well, later, tomorrow, probably. But yeah. Until then, I hope everybody... Yeah, rave. Until then, I hope everybody has a great night. Go get some rest, drink some water, eat some food, take your meds, do whatever you gotta do to take care of yourself. And we'll see you tomorrow for some monster dating.